dude? What's going on? How you doing? Woo! How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
What's up, tailgaters?
Tailgaters. Ugh. What is happening? We are outside the outside studio, excited as hell. Back where it all began, again on the outdoor show. We got the indoor, we got the outdoor. We're back. Back for episode number 3, season 2.
Season 2.
Right, episode 3. I don't know what show number it is, but it's a lot. Still going. TD's Beers and Tailgates coming at you live.
26, 20, I don't even know. Hell, who knows? Hell yeah, we are live, coming to you from Illinois, Gurnee, Northern Illinois. And we're going to give you guys a little bit of entertainment, talk some pre-draft stuff, get you guys ready for the draft this Thursday, which is still happening.
Yeah.
Virtually, so kind of cool. And we'll try to get you guys ready, give you some entertainment. We got the kettle fired up today. We're doing outdoor cooking as well. Throwing down some beautiful Iowa pork chops. Iowa chops, nothing more than just a different cut of meat. That's all it is. With a little bit of pork belly on that sumbitch. So it's going to be good.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. Not at all.
Well, hey, it's been a couple of weeks. Glad that we're back. What are you drinking there today, pal?
Well, I think I'm drinking a little bit of what you're drinking.
Yeah.
Little fuck COVID.
Fuck COVID.
Fuck COVID Pilsners.
Yep. Out of Ale Asylum, Madison, Wisconsin. We're doing our best to support the local breweries. Madison's only a 2-hour short drive from here. And not only says fuck COVID, but the little asterisk, also hoarders.
Also the hoarders.
Stop hoarding all that toilet paper and cleaners and all that shit.
That's right.
So, hey, cheers to Ale Asylum. Thanks for putting out a cool beer. Got a lot of requests for this already. Madison, Wisconsin. So you want some? Hit us up. Maybe we'll find a way to get you some. Maybe we'll do a contest where you can get yourself a Fuck COVID 6-pack.
Fuck COVID 6-pack.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Right on.
If you properly pick the first 10 picks in the draft,
you can get yourself a Fuck COVID 6-pack. I like that.
Oh, I like that too.
Right on.
You got it all shared and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're shared. We're live.
I'm going to throw some chops on now.
Damn, okay.
Get these. I'm ready to roll,
so,
man.
Yeah, it's been a minute since you've seen a cook from Buffalo Jay here, but like you said, he's throwing down some nice Iowa chops.
Yep.
And that's the best part of this damn thing is eating Jay's meat.
Everybody loves my meat. Let's get a nice sear on these bad boys. Get this thing rolling proper.
So, hey, again, a quick shout out to our someone that we're an affiliate with is Monkey Knife Fight. So, Monkey Knife Fight, there's not much going on right now, right? However, Monkey Knife Fight still has some action. People are looking to get some wagers in there. League of Legends, an online game, you can bet on that stuff. iRacing, you can bet on everybody but Kyle Larson, unfortunately. He had a little slip up, but it is what it is. Sorry, Kyle. But anyways, iRacing, that's going on. You can do some prop bets on that. The NFL Draft. So to get action on this, you need to sign up for a Monkey Knife Fight account using our promo code Tailgaters. They will match dollar for dollar up to $50. It's $50 free dollars. It's a no-brainer. Get it set, get it ready for an NFL season. But you need some action. Nothing's going on. Get some NFL draft action. They're doing prop bets of how many LSU players, how many Auburn players, how many Alabama players will be taken in the first round. Over under 3.5, 4.5, depending on what school it is. So there's some cool stuff you can do. Get some action on the draft. Why not? Again, there's nothing else going on, but to do it, sign up today. monkeyknifefight.com, monkeyknifefight.com. You use the promo code Tailgaters to get that. Tailgaters
with an S. Right. Tailgaters.
There you go. All right.
Love it.
On.
What are you wearing?
I am wearing a Cleo Mac. It's feeling tough today. So going with a Bears Mac jersey. How about you?
Shane Falco. Because you know what? There ain't no damn sports anyway, so we might as well go with a fictitious character, right?
You think there's not going to be a replacement league? Right now we're just hoping for a regular league. The draft, coming up, we said we're going to do a live draft show, which we are.
Live draft
show coming at you this Thursday. The draft starts 7 o'clock Eastern time, so we'll be on shortly there before to get you all ready and take you through the first 10, 12 picks, somewhere in that. As long as we can. Yeah. Top 10 we'd like to do, and maybe we'll stay a little bit longer.
Hey, you guys, you can go to obviously ESPN. You can go to NFL Network. Why not join us? We'll give you some good entertainment. We'll give you our opinion on what we think of the picks that are happening.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to seeing Joe Burrow fall.
What?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
What? What are you talking about?
Hey, man. He's not my number 1 quarterback in this draft.
He's not your number one. Who's your okay? Well, then who's your number one
We'll
quarterback?
We'll get into that.
Is it too early?
But he's not my number 1, man. I don't, and neither is Tua.
I think he's the no.
Neither is
Tua,
Tua.
I think, is going to fall.
Oh,
Tua,
as he should. As
you know,
he should.
injury concerns, what have you. I don't see Tua. Actually, you know what? The Dolphins have like 85 draft picks. They'll probably take him.
I can see that happening.
Oh my God, those look fantastic! Look at those freaking marks on there already. I mean, they've been on the grill for what, 30 seconds?
A minute and a half.
Yeah. All right. So Burrow. So let's talk about Burrow for a second. So Joe Burrow, Bengals got the number 1 pick, hometown boy. There's rumors about maybe they're going to shop the pick, maybe they won't. But you don't think Burrow's the number 1 quarterback in the draft?
I don't believe he's the number 1 in the draft.
You like the Oregon kid?
I like Herbert. I do. There's something about that kid.
Yeah.
He's got some intangibles there that I really like. He's a very well-spoken kid. He's got some moxie about him.
Okay, he's a big guy, like 6'5", 6'6", too, I think.
Yes,
He's a tall quarterback.
I'm telling you, I don't know. There's something. Now, I'm not saying Herbert's going to go before Burrow. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I am saying the best quarterback in this draft is not Joe. It's not Joe.
Okay.
So, my opinion, yep.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting. You know, there's some rumors going on, too, about some big names in the AFC that could be on the trading block. First one that comes to mind is Leonard Fournette. The Jags are looking to trade yet another big name off their roster. Are you freaking kidding me?
You know, and you would think they'd be doing that if they overhauled their coaching staff.
Yeah.
Right? To build a whole new culture.
Marone, yeah.
But they still got Marone in there.
Yep.
They didn't overhaul anything there. So I'm sorry, but man, I'm not seeing that, nor do I like it.
No, I don't like it either. You know, again, maybe they're looking for some more draft picks. You know, they already got 3 years out of Fournette, I think, so he's going to year number 4. But really, stop it. And then the other name I've heard is OBJ. OBJ actually was rumored to the Vikes. I think that was poo-pooed already. But OBJ could be on the market.
You know, it's not surprising either.
Yeah, not surprising considering his polarizing personality. Put it nicely.
Yep. You know, before I sit down, screw this. I'm grabbing another.
Hell yeah. So anyways, OBJ, Leonard Fournette, those 2 big names for fantasy as well. Those 2 gentlemen could be on the move, so keep an eye on what's going on in their respective camps. Thanks, dude. Guys making me pork chops, feeding me beer. Oh, shit.
You know what you
This
can't
is in the sun and is not liking it.
Yeah, that's no good.
No bueno. So, okay. Well, this is going okay.
Do a little. There we go.
Yeah, exactly right.
There we go. Do something like that. Oh man, so we gotta dive into some things here. We gotta dive into. I mean, we are a little bit. We are a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, tell me a little bit more about Joe Burrow and why you think Herbert's the number 1 QB over him.
You know, again, I think moxie. I think intangibles. I think Herbert's got it more than anything. Herbert has an amazing completion percentage rating. If I'm not mistaken, he's right around 67% completion percentage. So that's what you want.
Yeah.
You know, and Burrow, look, coming out of LSU, sure, Heisman Trophy winner, sure, national champion, sure.
He's checking all the boxes there.
He does, but what is that? What has that gotten people? What has that gotten people in the past? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And there's some nice things about the kid, but at the same token, who is going to be the best quarterback? Who do I feel is going to be a star in the NFL? I believe Herbert's got it. There's that kid has it. And I would, other than his size, I compare a lot of him to Drew Brees. Other than the size.
I was going to say,
other than
he's
the
a little bit taller than Drew.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah,
right?
right.
Just a wee bit.
We'll see.
He's got poise, man. The kid's got poise.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yep.
So
you know what? And speaking of, again, we talked about the Dolphins, and they have 85 draft picks. You know, Herbert would be a great target for them. I'm
he'd
sure
be
they'll
a
screw
waste
it up.
in Miami.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but until
they get rid of
you know, doing what they're doing and using free agency to grab what, 12, the baker's dozen, whatever you want to call with the number of guys that they grabbed.
Yeah.
Having, like you said, a plethora of picks. I mean, 5 in the top 56. I like Brian Flores, but I just don't know about management there. Something about the management there has me a little scared, and I'd be a little worried they'd screw a kid up. Now, Joe Burrow going down there? Why not? I would say I would love to see that because, again, I don't think Joe Burrow is going to be a fantastic quarterback, and I want him to come to the AFC East. Come on to the AFC East, bro. I'm all for it, man.
There's, I'm hearing rumors that it might be possible Joe Burrow might pull a John Elway or a Eli Manning where they're saying, hey, I'm not playing for that team and trade me. Elway was originally drafted by the Colts, ended up in Denver, and Eli was drafted by the Chargers and ended up in New York. So, and even a different sport, but the late, great Kobe Bryant, Kobe was drafted by Charlotte, didn't play a game for Charlotte, and was demanded for a trade, and his whole career was with the Lakers. So, is Burrow going to be one of those guys?
Exactly. Don't know. There we go. Sorry.
That's okay. Yours is cooler there. Mine got too hot.
Hey, it's the wife's.
We talked about Fournette and the Jags looking to move him. I also heard a rumor of possibly Cam Newton landing in Jacksonville to compete with Gardner Minshew for the starting QB job.
Gardner, Mr. Playmaker, Mr. Moneyman, Mr. Look at me guy.
There's some names hanging out there.
There's a lot going on there.
Cam's hanging out. Jameis is hanging out there. There's capable quarterbacks.
Yeah, definitely those two guys I think are the biggest two QBs that are on people's radars. Cam Newton to Jacksonville kind of makes a little bit of sense. I think. I kind of like that. I think he would fit in good with Marone's system.
I think he would too.
Just knowing Marone and his time in Buffalo and that I think it's a good fit. I think it's a better fit than the Chargers. But yeah, I mean, where are they going to go? What are the teams?
You got the Pats. The Pats need a QB.
Kind of are they waiting for the draft? Are they waiting to get over that to see where these quarterbacks are going, where they're falling before somebody's going to make that I'm in on Cam or I'm in on Jameis type of thing?
At this point, with the Chargers, the Patriots, the Bengals, the Dolphins. There's a couple other teams in there too that are quarterback needy. I think they are going to wait to see how the draft shakes out, and then we'll find out where Cam, Jameis, Flacco maybe. Flacco's going to be a backup somewhere, but Cam and Jameis really are the two that could step in and maybe start somewhere, and then maybe again one of these teams that we mentioned is going to bring in a rookie, and Cam or Jameis will groom that rookie to take over in a couple of years.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what Cam's looking to do, and I think Cam still wants to be in the league another what? You got the hole in there?
I got a hole in my face.
Did the point on the V dump a hole?
Yeah, the point on the V should be point right down my throat, and I fucked that up.
I mean, Cam, I can see being in the league another 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Jameis, on the other hand,
I don't know.
I guess I'm just not a fan of Jameis, mainly because he slings the ball with very minimal accuracy.
Right.
And he just I mean, look, we all know Favre slung the ball. He just throws it up for grabs, right?
Got a hell of an arm though.
Yes, there's the guys that do that, but they also do it with some accuracy. They know where the receiver's going to be. Jameis, he throws the ball up. That son of a bitch is going right to the defender. I mean, that's the problem there. So again, I'm not a big fan of Jameis. Do I want him to groom a kid? No, I'm not looking for Jameis Winston to groom a kid. I mean, hell, he's still a kid himself.
Maybe he lands in L.A. I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Behind Tyrod? That might not be
I had a Tyrod.
No way.
You'd start Tyrod over Jameis if you had them both on the same roster?
I think Anthony Lynn will.
Yeah.
I think Anthony Lynn would do that.
I'd go Jameis 10 out of 10 times.
I think Jameis gives you too much of a headache. I think there's too much inaccuracy there.
I don't think Tyrod is as skilled. With the legs, he's got better legs than Jameis, but that's it.
I'm not saying Tyrod's skilled.
Yeah.
But Tyrod is definitely a game manager. And what Tyrod's going to do is he's going to protect the ball. Now, is he going to only throw the ball 5, 6 yards at a clip? Of course he is. but he's also not going to be throwing you the interceptions. He's not going to fumble the ball.
Yeah.
That's the thing that Tyrod is there to do, and that's become a game manager.
Okay. Alrighty then. So we talked about some big names on the move, or possibly on the move. Said OBJ and Fournette, where Cam and Jameis going to land. Switching gears real quick. It was short and sweet. The XFL is already gone. This damn pandemic has effect on a lot of businesses, and unfortunately, one of them was the XFL again. They have laid everybody off. They don't have plans for a season next year.
Nope.
My quick 2 cents on this is I think they tried to become too big too soon. So they want to be like a NFL-A or NFL, .0 or .1 or whatever. Rather than being like a minor league system or something like that, which I think they should be. Look at there's a lot of really successful minor league teams for baseball.
Yeah.
Have that experience, have the fan experience, get the fans more involved. They have kids run the bases at minor league games, maybe have the kids, run around in the end zone or something, I don't know. But make it more of a minor league experience. Don't try to be, Vince McMahon wants it to be, all big lights and big this and big money.
Look. Here's where he went wrong. Here's where he went wrong. And I guess you know what, he didn't go wrong. He did go big. He was putting those games at MetLife Stadium, something for New York, right?
Yep.
He did have the smaller fields, the 20,000 capacity stadiums, like in Washington, D.C. The problem is they were banking on merchandise, ticket sales,
they had
the media,
merchandise in stock.
Their media. I mean, they had a great thing going with Fox and ESPN.
Yeah.
The problem is this COVID thing, it screwed them over, and McMahon really had nowhere else to turn.
No.
But to file bankruptcy, because he's owing MetLife a lot of money right now. I mean, he's owing these people money because his season got shut down because of the fuck COVID, right? The COVID beers here.
Yeah.
So he got shut down. It sucks. I think they had a really good thing going there. I think it could have been a fantastic way to be a minor league thing. Yes, he wanted to be big. Of course he did. It's Vince McMahon. I mean, I can compare him to somebody else. I won't. But, he's like that. He has an ego about him, a persona about him.
There's a few dudes who get opportunities because of the XFL. P.J. Walker, he's signed with Carolina, I believe. And a few other guys who got opportunities because of it. I like to see more of that in the future. And again, maybe they're playing in junior college stadiums rather than, pro arenas or something like that.
Yeah.
Scale it down a little bit. But hopefully we learned a few things. The kickoff rules were cool. The extra point rules were cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully the NFL can adapt to some of those things going forward. And maybe we'll see the XFL again. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think so.
So,
hey, 20 more years. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Stephanie McMahon might present it then. You never know.
Maybe.
Oh, good Lord.
John Mangler. What's up, dude?
Johnny watching, huh?
Yeah. What are we cooking? Well, if you were here when we started, you would know. Just kidding.
Pork chops, brother. We got pork chops on this grill, man.
Yep. Not just pork chops, but they're
Iowa cut chops.
Yeah.
Means we got a little pork belly.
Hold one of those suckers up there.
That's what we're gonna do.
There you go.
Look at that, brother.
That's what we got going on today. Yeah, buddy.
So yeah, we're gonna have some fun here. We're jumping into some things. Got into the XFL a little bit. Want to get you guys ready for the draft and.
So those chops, you get them off to the side there. He's got a little indirect action going on there.
I do. Put the sear on them. Got all the coals running off to the side over here, and you put that sear on. Minute and a half each way. Flip them this and that. Once they get that char on there, you bring them off to the side where there's no coals. Just let them hang out and be happy.
Right.
Like we are. We're hanging out and being happy,
being happy, drinking our fuck COVID beers and waiting for some chops.
Drinking the fuck COVID beers.
Also hoarders.
And also the hoarders.
Also hoarders. Fuck the hoarders.
Oh my God.
Stop taking all the toilet paper.
That is great.
Seriously.
It's a good beer. It's a very refreshing.
It's an easy drink. Yeah, exactly.
Refreshing. On a day like today with the sun out, it's refreshing.
Yep. Ale Asylum, Madison, Wisconsin. You guys are winning with this. And again, I already have a bunch of people asking me for more. So I will do my best to get as much as I can of this fuck COVID beer.
Yeah, buddy. wonder if I do this.
Oh, what are you doing there?
Well, I was going to see, but no, that's not helping me either.
Carolina Panthers, they have backed the truck up for Christian McCaffrey.
There we
That
go.
dude got paid.
Help me out. Wait. Say it one more time. I missed all that.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
Got paid.
Yes.
They backed the truck up.
Dude, they parked two freaking...
Christian McCaffrey is now...
They parked two
dollar
Brinks
bill,
trucks.
dollar bill, y'all.
Oh, man. Well, as they should.
Yeah. You're okay
As
with
they
that?
should.
That was my point.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. I mean, the guy's a horse.
He is.
He is the horse of that team. Now, I think we touched on this. Was it last week we were talking about fantasy and what's going to happen there? Is he the number one pick in fantasy drafts this year? No. I don't believe he's the number one. Last year, I told everybody if you didn't take him number one, you were wrong. People didn't want to listen. They took Saquon. This year,
drafts took Barkley.
I'm telling you, you guys want to win your league? Do not draft Christian McCaffrey if you get the number one overall pick. Number one overall pick, do not take Christian McCaffrey. Nope.
You know, I actually won a league by trading out of the number one spot.
I believe
so.
that.
I got the number one pick. I was upset with it, and somebody was picking sixth or whatever. And I was bitching about having number one. He's like, "I'll trade you." I'm like, "Fine." I'm like, "I'll just take the sixth pick. That's it. Nothing else. You can have number one. I won the damn thing."
There you go.
So
I like drafting out of number one.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean that's just me. I think one year I dropped from 3 to 5 or 3 to 6. I don't know. I can't remember, but I won that year, which I thought was great.
Yeah.
But no, look. If you guys in your drafts, you get the number one pick. I am telling you right now, and you can tell me I'm crazy now, and then when the season starts,
I only had 1.5.
When the I'm actually yes, I've got some good stuff going on right here. But look, when the season starts, and at the end of the year, you're Christian McCaffrey. You took him number one overall, and you didn't do shit with him. Okay, I'm telling you, you'll be so going, man. Buffalo Jay knew his shit. He knew his shit.
These guys have short windows to be superstars. This is his short window, so get your superstar points while you can.
Yep.
Because it's not going to last long.
Yep.
So I think he's got another good year or two, and then after that, who knows?
And again, I'm not saying he's going to have a bad year. I am not saying he's going to have a bad year fantasy-wise. I'm just telling you he will not be the number one overall fantasy-rated player next year. Won't happen.
So you got Lamar Jackson, who's going to give him a run for his money.
Lamar's your number one, clear cut.
Wide receiver-wise, Michael Thomas, but you're not going to take him number one unless you're PPR and you're crazy. But I don't think I've ever seen a wide receiver. We've seen a wide receiver ever go number one. I mean, if you go way back in the day, maybe Jerry Rice, but I don't remember playing back then.
You know what? I'm trying to think in our league. Did we have somebody take OBJ one year?
He may have been up there.
I almost, God.
I love those leagues. You're in a league where somebody takes a crazy pick like that. You're like, fuck yeah. That's basically like a bonus pick that round.
Yes, I know. It's great. It's great. Yeah, McCaffrey, look, he's a 2-3 all day in the draft. He won't go past number 3.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's not your number one. He's not a clear-cut number one this year. He was last year, not this year. So.
Okay. There we go.
But he again, we got off on a tangent. He got paid. The guy got paid. The guy got paid.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll see if this is. It's not too hot anymore. Score.
Just gotta block that thing out of the sun, my man.
Yeah, it's happy now.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah.
See if that doesn't help you a little bit. Maybe not.
Nope. So a couple other shout outs. Anthony, what's up? I don't know if you're still watching, but how you doing? Mike Newcomb, what's going on? Tom, what's going on, dude?
Chris Tracy, Christine,
what's up?
JJ Gerald Heidemann, Badass Barbecue watching in on here.
Right
on. How you doing, brother?
Hey, thanks for joining us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. So we're happy to be back out in the elements where the show all started. Cooking like we do. Said TD's Beers and Tailgates. It's not just beer and football, but we're getting back to the food portion of our show today, which I know a lot of you enjoy, especially if your name is John Mangler. So, oh shit! I'm already losing my co-host.
15 seconds.
Oh shit! All right, here we go. It's the awkward Wayne's World situation where Garth is sitting here like, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. but he's coming back, I think. Okay, good. Anyways, so you guys out there, we're I said the draft show we're talking about Thursday night. Get your predictions out there. Go on our website, post your predictions on TD's Beers and Tailgates on our Facebook page. Give us your top 10. If you correctly predict top 10 picks, we might have a little something for you.
Yeah,
Could
I think
be
we
a
will.
Fuck COVID six-pack.
Fuck COVID six-pack.
It could be a Monkey Knife Fight t-shirt. We're getting some swag for them. Friends coming in soon. So we'll put it out there. We'll put a post on our Facebook page for the first 10 picks. Whoever can correctly predict the first 10 is going to get a little something.
We'll get you something.
Yeah.
If you can correctly shit.
Do we go as far as whoever gets the most right out of 10?
Ooh,
So they get
most right, huh?
You get a bunch of people participate. Somebody gets 7 out of 10, and nobody does better than 7. Not a bad idea. And you get a little something.
Why not? So that's what we'll do.
We need a winner. All right. Top 10 picks. Whoever gets the most right out of the top 10 picks. And it'll be which players drafted in which position. So it doesn't matter if the Bengals trade out of number 1. Give me who's going to be drafted number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 before the draft kicks off Thursday evening.
And then we're going to get the one.
We're
going to get the ones that go, well, I had Burrow going number 1, and then Cincinnati traded it. And
now,
I would have changed my pick.
1 through 10, give us the names. Whoever gets the most right out of 10 is going to get a little something here for the TD's Beers and Tailgates crew.
Yeah, definitely. We'll do that. Yeah, whoever gets the most right out of the top 10 picks, we will have something for you, and we'll make it worth your while.
1 entry per person. I don't want to see one dude give me 17 different entries. So we'll get that contest going. There you go.
We don't need
Hot breaking news.
Hot breaking news. Should we get into maybe the top 10 real quick?
Sure.
And see what do we think is going to happen?
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. We kind of went through the top 10s. I mean, as it stands right now, the Bengals are still number 1.
Bengals are number 1. I think they'll still be their number 1. I don't think they're going to get out of it. I think they'll stay there. And to be honest, yes, we know they need a quarterback.
Joe Burrow.
I personally believe they should try to trade out and get 2 number 1s from Miami. That's what I think. Take your quarterback at 5. All right, where Miami's 1 pick's going to be. Take your pick at 5.
Yep.
I think you grab Herbert at 5. And then, you know what? You've got another one to play with down the road, too. If you're serious about building up that franchise, I think that's what you do. I think you stay away from an Ohio kid. Stay away from him and what he's bringing.
How did it work out for the Cavaliers? Didn't work out in round 1.
No.
And then finally, after he found himself in Miami, he came back and got him a championship or 2.
Yeah.
I
don't like it.
1 or 2, the Cavs. I don't remember.
Cavs won 1.
1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 1. Jesus, I don't even know. I don't follow LeBron.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm not a fan, really.
No, I'm just saying. I know he's a hometown Cleveland or Ohio kid.
The prize food from Buffalo Jay's Buddy Barbecue.
There you go. It can be.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure about sending a care package and then how good it's going to taste with reheating and all that shit, but you never know. Maybe
we've had live viewers before.
Possibly be a bottle of Buffalo Jay's hot sauce. Maybe.
Who knows? What
Maybe
the fuck is going on over there?
We got the winds picking up here a little bit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The
beauty
of
the
all day. And then we do our show and it gets windy.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday was windy as hell too. I was sitting here fighting beer cans and iPads.
Oh, I tell you, man, as long as the basketball pole doesn't fall down on our head, I think we'll be okay.
All right, well, I'm going to put these in a safe spot because we want to keep these.
Sure. Go ahead.
What else you got there on your agenda?
You might as well grab another one while you're at it.
Okay.
Because I'm definitely going to be down. Washington. Everything's pretty much pointing to them taking Chase Young.
Yeah, I see that happening.
And
Rivera's the defensive guy. Why wouldn't they?
I don't see any reason why they would not take Chase Young.
Yep.
I think Chase is by far the best player in this draft.
Yeah.
By far. By far. He is at a beautiful skill position on the defensive side of the ball. and he's going to be a game changer. He's going to be a game changer. He's like a Khalil Mack. He is a total game changer. So, Washington, it's a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. It's Chase Young all day.
It's a new coach in there who's a defensive-minded coach, Ron Rivera. Why wouldn't he want to build up his defense? He's changed out his cornerbacks already. He's done a lot. They've made a lot of moves so far in the free agent market. But go get the best. People are saying he's the best player on the board, regardless of position. So jump up, or you don't have to jump up. Don't do something stupid the Bears would do and swap picks with Cincinnati and a guy who's probably going to be there because Cincinnati's going QB. Moving on, number 3, we got the Detroit Lions picking 3rd. Lions, what do they need? They need a lot.
Lions needed an overhaul for the umpteenth time.
They traded away their top cornerback, Darius Slay, went to the Eagles, so they lost that, so they could use some help in the secondary.
Right.
Do they go and get the corner out of Ohio State?
Jeff.
Yep, that could be a possibility. C.J. Henderson from Florida is another corner that's up there.
Yeah, I do like Jeff Okudah.
Yep.
I think he's great. C.J. Henderson out of Florida, definitely. I think they've got to go one of those two. I'd probably go with the Ohio State kid. I think the kid out of Ohio State would be a good fit for them, and I think he would help Detroit out quite a bit, actually, personally.
The next pick, we got the New York Giants on the clock into pick number 4. Giants, again, I think we talked about this a couple shows ago. I'm going Giants are going to need some help in the trenches. Offensive side of the ball, they got a lot of skill positions that are set. They got Danny Dimes, Saquon Barkley. They got Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram. So they got some weapons on the offensive side of the ball. This draft is very receiver heavy, so maybe they go receiver or maybe grab one in the second round. But I say I see an offensive lineman to protect to pave a road for Barkley and to protect Danny Dimes.
And I can't argue that. Offensive line, I think they have to go there. I think you got your quarterback last year, and what do you do next? You've already got Saquon.
Yep.
You've got a couple of good wide receivers over there, so you want to build around that kid and give him some protection.
Yeah.
So you got to go offensive line, most definitely.
Next on the clock, we got the Dolphins that are first of 85 picks.
Yep.
And Dolphins, they need everything. But again, I'm leaning quarterback.
I think we're both in the same category. I mean, what else are you going to do? Who do you have? You got to do something if you're going to start that franchise up and then really get into some things.
Josh Rosen.
Yeah. I'm not even going to go there with fucking Rosen.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Dolphins got to go QB. Unless they make a play to jump up, that's where maybe Justin Herbert falls. There was a lot of talk about Tua months ago, but I don't see Tua going at number 5 to the Dolphins.
I hope they screw it up, man.
Well, of course you do.
I really am hoping somehow, some way, they grab either Joe or Tua. I'm hoping that. I really am. And if they get that Jason Herbert, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah,
That's
the last guy Jay wants to see in Miami.
I'm going to be pissed.
Chargers. So Chargers also could use a QB. Again, if they're expecting Taylor to do anything more than maybe what Jacoby Brissett did in the Indy this year, I think they're crazy. So I think Chargers should be looking at a QB at number 6 as well.
With the Chargers, they're going to need a quarterback here soon. You're not going to ride the tails of Tyrod Taylor. It's not going to happen. I think we all know that. But at the same token, I think you need another wide receiver. I think they could use a good number 2. And now,
Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Mike Williams, though, hasn't really given them what they were hoping for.
Mike hasn't really come on the way he should. I don't like Mike as a solid number 2. But I think they've got to go wide receiver. Granted, you got Tyrod Taylor. He does not make wide receivers. I mean, it doesn't happen. But I think they're going to need him. And I think you go maybe with CeeDee Lamb. I think maybe take Lamb in that position, I think would be a good pick, personally.
Now, someone within the division, my Denver Broncos, they're looking to jump up, possibly get Jerry Jeudy. So those are the rumors there that they might try to slide in that top 10 somewhere and solidify a number one receiver for themselves. Now they do have Cortland Sutton, who did really well in the second half of 2019, but they could be looking wide receiver as well.
And just looking at who's above Denver, I think the Chargers might be one of the Chargers and Carolina.
Yep.
I think would be the two teams that Denver would have a good shot at maybe trading up with. I don't know if they're going to get in with Arizona. I don't think that'll happen. Doug Marrone is not a big trader when it comes to draft day. You're not going to see Cleveland get out of the top 10. So I think that could be interesting right there, to be honest.
Or Miami. Miami has tons of draft picks. And
Miami's not moving back.
You don't think they're going to move back?
No, they won't move back.
They could add more picks.
No.
What about Jack? Well, you said Bruno's not a big trainer.
No, he's not a guy who
trades all the people who could play on his team.
Now that he will do. He will get rid of your players, but he's not trading picks.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if Denver tries to get in that top 10 somewhere. To try to pick up who they think might be the number one receiver in the draft to pair with Cortland Sutton, which would be fantastic. I'd like to see that happen.
Sure.
I'm a Broncos fan. So, all right. So skipping around back to the top 10 after the Chargers, we got the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
And Panthers, again, they got a big hole in the middle with Luke Kuechly retiring. So maybe they go after the hometown boy or local Carolina kid, Isaiah Simmons. Maybe he makes a lot of sense for them. Again, they have a hole at linebacker. He's probably one of the top. He is one of the top-rated linebackers in the draft. Maybe that's where he ends up.
Hell, you know how I feel about Clemson, guys.
I know.
I think Carolina.
They keep winning championships, but you don't like them.
They need to stay away from the Clemson kid, personally, just because of the strength and conditioning, and I've said it plenty of times. Clemson might have a good program in college, but they do not have good strength and conditioning. And as soon as those kids get to the NFL, all they do is get hurt. They get hurt. I don't know. Maybe they're treating them so damn good down there that when they get to the NFL, they don't want to put in the work. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I do agree. Losing Luke is huge for them. They're going to be looking to find somebody, and I like the kid from LSU, Chasen.
Jason is a pick as well.
I think he's a really good, solid play right there. And again, it's mainly because I am not a Clemson guy, and I think you stay away from those players.
So we're leaning towards the defensive side of the ball for the Panthers.
Definitely.
Looks like. Next up is the Cardinals. Cardinals, helped themselves on the wide receiver front, picking up DeAndre Hopkins.
Wait a minute, what did they do?
Yeah, Kenyon Drake had a huge season for the Cardinals towards the end of the year. So, I'm not looking, Kyler Murray was a solid rookie. So I'm leading defense for the Cardinals, too. Maybe somewhere in the trenches, defensive line. Maybe we see the best defensive lineman go off the board here for the Cardinals.
It's not a bad pick. I personally would like to see an offensive lineman for him.
Okay.
Again, you got kind of like the Giants. You got a very good young quarterback.
Yep.
You got a quarterback who likes to run with the ball.
Yep.
I think you get him a nice, good pulling guard caliber type guy. And some of the best schools that have great pulling guards is Wisconsin. And I don't have his name in front of me. There's a kid from Wisconsin that I saw as I was watching, and that's what he did. He pulls, and he's amazing. And that's where I'm going. If I am Arizona, I want a good pulling guard. Period. So
there you go.
Get out in front of Kyler. Protect that son of a bitch,
All right, so
man.
I'm thinking defensive trenches. Jay's thinking offensive trenches somewhere. We both agree that Arizona needs help in the trenches, just on which side of the ball. Next in line would be the Jags. Jaguars are picking 9th.
Yep.
They're talking about trading Fournette, so they're going to be looking to take the first running back off the board here.
Are
they going offensive line to help protect Gardner? Are they going to take a top wide receiver to pair up with DJ Shark? Jacksonville has a lot of holes, so they need to take the best player available. I think at number 9. Who's that going to be? Again, offensive line, wide receiver, maybe.
Running back, I could see it. I guess I could see running back if Fournette is Fournette. I mean, shit. Jacksonville uses running backs every 2 years. You know, they've got somebody going in there. So, do you throw J.K. Dobbins in there?
Oh boy,
I don't know. The thing I like about J.K. Dobbins though is the fact that he's a hell of a pass protecting running back.
Right.
So he really can protect the quarterback in passing situations, and he also has very good hands coming out of the backfield.
Yep.
So you got a young quarterback in Gardner Minshew. You have a running back that can pass protect, and then you also have one that can, hey, I'm going to bounce outside, throw me the rock, and take off. So I think J.K. Dobbins would make a lot of sense there, especially if Fournette's going somewhere. So
Yeah,
that's kind of where I would look at it.
Well, and then we to round out top 10, we got the Brownies. The Cleveland Browns, how are they going to fuck it up this year? Here's the question.
They will. They will.
I mean, are they going to take some junior college kid who's going to make him
Brownies
safety to a left tackle?
Look, the Brownies are going to end up trading OBJ. They're going to trade OBJ
for a bag of peanuts.
for a bag of hockey pucks,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yep.
Or some deflated footballs,
Right,
maybe.
yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
And
over in New England.
and pick up like a defensive lineman or some shit. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah. So again, the Browns will screw something up.
Exactly.
In the meantime, we're going to take a look at
I think these are properly done.
Damn.
Oh, it's going to be so good. They got such nice juicies to them. I don't want to make you sick. Don't want to give you Ebola or anything like that. So we got to make sure.
It clears out your system pretty good.
Yeah, right. Tell you what, man, I'm really liking these fuck COVID beers.
They are solid. Once again, for those who are just joining us, Ale Asylum, Madison, Wisconsin, put out a nice 4% Pilsner called Fuck COVID. Also, the Hoarders. Solid beer. You can only find it up in Madison. It's very hard to get.
Yep.
But we might have an inside connection where we can hook you up with a 6-pack. Anyways, we'll get that contest posted very soon. I'm drooling over here just looking at those chops. I'm waiting for those to come off the grill.
This is going to be good eats.
So, again, the big question is, when are things going to get back to normal? When are things going to start opening up?
Yeah.
Back to normal. Normal's not going to be, what it used to be.
What is normal?
But when are things going to open up? When are we going to start seeing live sports? If sporting events start to happen, which they actually started playing baseball in Japan, I think it was, in front of cardboard and robot fans.
I saw that.
Are we looking at, is that going to be what the NFL season is going to look like this year? Baseball, they talked about moving all 30 teams into Arizona to make a baseball season happen this summer, which I think is crazy.
Do you want any sauce with that? Do you want any peach chipotle sauce to dunk it in?
Oh, fucking A.
Okay.
Does a, yeah. Absolutely.
Nice, good shout out to Wright Barbecue Company, the only barbecue company, not really, but the fantastic barbecue company that puts out the peach chipotle, and I think they are the only ones with a peach chipotle barbecue sauce.
The one that puts out. You ever seen the movie Patch Adams?
God, years ago.
Robin Williams, and he's
Yep.
giving the people a tour of the hospital. He's like, hey, let's go tour the maternity wing. We know those women put out.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
So don't mind us. We're gonna still be here. We're gonna still talk with you guys for a little bit. We're gonna cut into this goodness.
Yep.
That is a pork chop.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, what is gonna be the new normal here?
Right.
Now, I have my own feelings on some things right now. I personally have this weird feeling that you're going to see the season start in October. And it's mainly because we've already been missing some key dates here. We've already been missing some of the new coaches with OTAs, okay? Not happening right now.
True.
So you're going to be missing your mini camps. The draft is happening. Then you're supposed to have rookie mini camps start in May, first week of May. That's not going to happen either. I think it's very clear.
This is stupid good.
That's not going to happen. So I do believe there's going to be an NFL season. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be delayed. And I think you're going to see 12 games instead of 16 in a season. And I believe they're going to get rid of the interconference play. I think that's the best 4 games you can get rid of, personally, is get rid of the interconference. So you're not going to see AFC playing NFC.
So 12-game season?
12-game season. Get rid of those NFC, AFC rivalry or interconference matchups.
Maybe they get rid of the bye week, too.
And exactly. I don't think you'll see a bye week. In a 12-week season,
so
I don't think you're going to see
there.
it. So, and that's what I believe is going to happen.
It cuts off 5 weeks.
That.
It's a good possibility. My opinion is it's going to go on, but it's going to go on as normal in terms of 16 games. But it's going to be different because there's a lot of pressure on everybody to get this economy opened up again.
There is, yep.
We are sitting here at April 19th, and September's a long way away. It's still 4.5 months away or so before we get to that point. So I think there's a lot of things that could happen and can be done to actually make it kick off on time. That's what I'm hoping for as a fan and everything else. All the fans, of course, want to see it kick off on time. But we also want to see it kick off responsibly. Are we going to see cardboard fans in NFL stadiums? Or is there going to be no fans in NFL stadiums? Or is there going to be 50%? Are they going to limit the amount of people? I don't know. I just don't know.
I got thoughts on that, too.
I think the biggest, hockey and basketball are pretty much done. They should be, getting the playoffs right now, unfortunately, but they're not. I think a lot's going to depend on what happens with baseball. Baseball's going to be the one who leads it because their season hasn't started yet. What do they do? Do they move the entire season to Arizona like they're talking about? Obviously they're going to have a much reduced schedule. But what do they do fan-wise? Do they let anybody and everybody in the stadiums again? Or again, is it just season ticket holders? Is it cardboards? What are they going to do?
Well, you know what, and not that I want to get into baseball too much, but like you said, they're going to be kind of the driving factor here. And now here's another thing. What do? You started out with spring training. We had spring training going.
Yeah.
You just shut it all down.
That's all. Yep.
Do you start now where, guess what? We're going to have like maybe another week of spring training. Let's get these guys back up to shape. Let's get them back up to working out. Let's get them back into, game day shape.
That's true. You can't do a flip and switch.
Right. So what are you going to do there? And I think that is going to be a good point, is to see what does Major League Baseball do. And that might be a decide. Now, granted, the NFL does what the NFL wants to do. And, they've said how many times before, the commissioner in the NFL has more clout, has more, more power in this country than an actual president. I'm not using names here. I'm just saying in general, they have said that for years. But we're talking 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
They used to say that with Paul Tagliabue.
Pete
Rozelle, all those guys. The NFL commissioner just has more power in this country than any other person. So it's going to be interesting to see where the NFL does go with this. But I just don't think it's going to start on time. We've got way too many things here with mini camps and stuff that aren't happening to where I just personally believe it's going to be delayed. And as far as tickets go, and are they going to play in front of nobody?
Right.
No way. No way does the NFL do that to the fans. So I kind of think they might have, if you're a season ticket holder, instead of going to 8 games, they're going to cut you in half. And you're only going to go to half the games, because then they're going to take the other half of the season ticket holders and let them go to the opposite games that you were supposed to be at, so they can still try to practice some social distancing. I don't know how good that's still going to work.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already a nightmare getting into stadiums with everybody checking their bags and everything through security. So now imagine that same line, 6 feet apart. Holy shit. I mean, Soldier Field's going to be wrapping along to people are going to be standing in the water at Lake Michigan.
Between that and
crazy.
What else do you do? Do you end up with a thermometer gauge and actually take somebody's temperature before they walk into?
That's what they talked about for casinos in Vegas.
I mean, heck, so, I don't even know. I don't even know where they go with that.
Those who follow Vegas closely like me, so they're talking about opening up the casinos, having a single entrance, single exit way from every casino. All the workers in the casino will be wearing masks, which is fine. And every patron who walks in through the entrance is going to get, their temperature scanned. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean,
They want to do that, and they're going to take away every other chair at all the table games. I don't know about other things like craps where people are standing and there's usually a big crowd and it's a lot of fun.
I mean, you got to take it away.
4 people per game, or just take the game away altogether. Don't know. But it's going to be a slow open. Everything's going to be slow, and then we'll see what happens, and hopefully, we don't see another big spike in all this bullshit. This is fantastic.
How's that chop?
It's phenomenal. So share again with the fans here what you did here.
Oh, so we did Iowa cut chops. Iowa cut chop is nothing more than a bone-in chop with pork belly hanging off the tail end of it, which is to die for. You sear them off directly on the coals, put them in direct off to the side with no coals, bring them up to a beautiful temperature of like 145, 150. Pull them off and just cut into some freaking goodness shit. That's what we doing. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Well,
big fan.
We're pushing an hour here, dude.
Oh, we are. Okay.
Yeah, we are. Do you have anything else on your agenda?
Other than Thursday. Join us live. You know what? You can turn on your TVs, but turn down the volume of ESPN and NFL Network. Listen to our analysis.
Yes.
Listen to what we have going on. We'll give you some entertainment. We're going to have some beers along the way as we're doing it because
might be a beer 7.
It's a lot of fun right there to do that.
Wait.
So.
I can't wait. The draft show again. Maybe there'll be some food. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
But there'll definitely be some entertainment. Other than Mel Kiper Jr. and all the people that you're used to listening to year over year over year, we're going to give you something different this year. So please tune in Thursday night for the TD's Beers and Tailgates Draft Day special
and win prizes. Pick that top 10. We'll have a post going up.
Yep.
We'll put a post up early this week, tomorrow.
There you go. All right. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate your loyalty. And what else are you going to watch during this time, right? So thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. We'll see you on Thursday.
That's a big yeah, buddy!
Take it easy, tailgaters. See you next time.